Today's video topic is one of the most controversial in the real estate world, and I cannot wait to discuss it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Derek Langfield, and today is actually a pretty big day. Not only are we going to be discussing the top 5 reasons why Zillow is the quickest way for you to go broke as an agent, but it's also our first longer form video that we posted. We're primarily a shorts channel, but I wanted to start detailing some of these shorts in longer form content. So I hope you appreciate it. The goal of this channel is to provide value, whether you're a new agent or a top producer or broker. I think we can all learn something from one another. I went from closing 3 deals a year to having 50K months. I've been certified by Ryan Serhant, been featured in Yahoo Finance, and I'm also partnered, and my mentor is Mike Sherrard, who you probably know, who just completely shifted my mindset and my business over the last couple of years, and I want to help bring that message to you. So without further ado, let's get into why Zillow is the quickest way for you to go broke as an agent. The number one reason why Zillow sucks is because they are trying to put you out of business. Anybody that's a veteran in the game knows that Zillow has changed their model constantly. They've raised their fees, they've changed how they do business, they've changed everything. They've made some pretty significant changes over the last year as well. But the main goal of Zillow is to put you out of business. So why would you support a company that's essentially trying to put you out of business in order to monopolize the whole real estate industry? Us as agents and business owners have to come up with a way to get our own business, get our own leads, close our own deals. The number one way to start that is your sphere of influence. Everybody you know, everybody that you ever came in contact with, you should be letting them know that you're in real estate, you're here for them, updating them on the market, touching base with them multiple times a year. We're talking about 40, 50, 60 touches a year. If you work your sphere of influence, I guarantee you will have enough money and profit to make a full-time career. Number 2 reason why Zillow sucks and is the quickest way for you to go broke as an agent is because they decimate your profit margins. Any business owner, realtor, entrepreneur, broker, real estate agent, anybody knows that the only way you stay in business is being profitable. And by paying for Zillow or Realtor.com or any third-party lead source, you're destroying your profit margins. It's the quickest way for you to go broke because you're giving up 30, 40, in some cases 50 or 60 if you're part of a team, 50 or 60% of your income to get these leads coming in. They're not even closed transactions yet, but when they do close, 30, 40, 50, 60% goes right out the window. That's not even counting all the other expenses that you have as a realtor. So your profit margin goes to basically zero or close to it very, very quickly. The number 3 reason why Zillow sucks, and it's the quickest way for you to go broke as an agent, is because they're a third-party company. You don't own your business, they own your business. So if most of your deals or all your deals that you close during the course of the year belongs to them, A, you don't have permanent access to them most of the time. B, if they go out of business, say Zillow goes under, or Zillow switches their business model, or they sell to another company or whatever, you lose that business. You lose a business that you've worked hard for, that you should own, because it's owned by a third-party source. They own the data on it. So if they go under, not only have you lost your data in your previous business, but you also lose all new business coming forward or going forward. What happens when they go out of business? It's the same thing with team leads. If a team lead decides to retire, you're dependent on them for all your closed deals. Now your business goes set back, and we'll talk about this more later on. But this is why it's important to A, own your business and own the data, and B, leverage modern strategies like social media and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok to get your own business, to source your own business, to close your own business. Number 4 reason why Zillow sucks, and it's the quickest way for you to go broke, is because they constantly change their model. They've just gone under big changes over the last 2 years. One of those biggest changes is incorporating the Zillow Flex Program. It used to be Zillow Premier Agent. Now it's a Zillow Flex, meaning 95% of their business, don't quote me on that number, but most of their business goes to the large teams. And we're talking about teams with 30, 40, 60, 100 agents. So these teams buy up all the leads in multiple zip codes, which means solo agents like myself or newer agents that don't have the funds, they can't even get any of these leads. I was a part of Zillow for 2 years. And they upped the price on me constantly. I went from paying $400 a month to almost $2,000 a month. Now, again, all these big teams are paying tens of thousands of dollars a month, and they are getting all the business. Again, monopolizing a portion of the market, getting rid of the smaller fish per se. Okay, the 5th and final reason why Zillow sucks, and it's the quickest way for you to go broke, is relating to the team model we talked about. The Zillow Flex Program gives all their business and leads to bigger teams. So if you're on a bigger team, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's changing. Again, it's changing in the world of real estate over the next few months. More and more people are leaving teams because they decided they don't want to give up 40, 50, 60% of their income. They think they can go out and do it themselves. The problem is, if you're on one of these big Zillow Flex teams that have been providing you Zillow leads for say 2 years, right? You've been living large, you've been closing deals, leads are coming in constantly, it's a perfect situation. But what ends up happening is a lot of agents feel that they can go out and do their own thing. Well, guess what? They're not paying 40 grand a month on Zillow anymore, right? They're not paying even 5 or 10 grand a month on Zillow anymore. So all the business that they built up over the last 2 years has gone away. Now they have to find their own lead source or fall back right into the trap and pay for Zillow. But again, if you're only paying say $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month in comparison to a big, large team that's paying $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, the lead number is gonna be drastically different. They're gonna be getting 70, 80, 100 leads a month. You're gonna be getting 4. And we all know anytime you purchase outside lead sources, 4 leads a month is not enough to close any kind of deal because it's a numbers game. Most of online leads aren't qualified right away. And when I say aren't qualified, I mean don't return phone calls. You know, it's hard to sit down and talk with them. Maybe they can't qualify to buy. Whatever the reason is, it's very, very hard to close 4 out of 4 deals if they're online lead sources. So you just spent 2 years living large. Now your business is going to set back because you haven't been building your brand. You haven't been leveraging social media or modern strategies or even your sphere of influence. It used to be who you know and how many people you know was a way to be successful in real estate. Now it's all about how many people know you. And if you're only getting Zillow leads and you have no online presence or online brand or anything on social media where hundreds and thousands of people cannot see you constantly, you're gonna take a large dip in business. And that is a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are a new channel. Again, if you got some value out of it, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. It's gonna help us grow and get the message out. If you want to discuss some of our modern agent strategies where we discuss YouTube and Instagram and all social media platforms, and you want to book a meeting with me and you want to mastermind some things, please feel free to book a meeting. My contact information is down below. If you're just looking for some content, I have that too. Comment guide down below and I'll send you your choice of 50 ways to generate business right now or a content calendar for 10 weeks. We also go into our full-on YouTube course. I have that available as well. The link's down below. So if you are considering starting a YouTube channel, everything my partner Mike Sherrard knows and has instilled in me, everything we talk about is down below as well. So thanks so much guys, and we'll see you on the next one.